Hello, Madeline from JCB Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And 3 ways we'll talk about are content, backlinks, and citations. And I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you guys have more questions or you want to hear more information, we'll just set up a 10-minute phone call or so. And, I can answer any questions for you guys. But let's just jump right into it. First thing we'll talk about is content. So I'm on your home page. Google recommends having about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your page. The reason for that is because then they feel like you're kind of offering more information to everybody and you're kind of helping everyone. That's what they really want. Now, you guys don't have anywhere near that. However, you do have a blog. And so because of that, that's actually going to help you as well, and that's kind of going to make up the difference. They really like seeing blogs with the nice headers like this because the blogs help people and they offer advice, and that's what they really want, is for there to be more information out that helps other people out there. So they're going to rank you for that. So even if you don't have the content on your homepage, the blog will help you kind of make up for that. So I just want to kind of scroll over to one of the competitors, South Shore Roofing. And, if we just kind of scroll through their page, we can see that they also don't have anywhere near the amount of content either, anywhere near that 1,500 to 2,000. And let's see, they do not have a blog page. So that is going to be just one way that you guys would be ahead of them. And you actually are ahead of them already. But it's one reason that they're probably going to have some trouble catching you unless they add a lot more content to their homepage or add a blog. The second reason you want that much content, though, is the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into your site. So I've just put in roofing, Savannah, Georgia. It's one of the top results for the area. It's also what new customers would search. So if we kind of look through their eyes, first thing they would see are these ads. Second thing they're going to see is the Google My Business, GMB, or map section. We're going to have the top 3 companies show up here in this little preview window. These are all based on citations. And that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together. The important thing to know about citations, the second topic we're going to talk about, is just that you've got to make sure it's all the exact same. So for instance, for you guys, you got JCB Roofing. You can't have it this way and then on another site have spaces between the JCB or periods between the JCB, because that's going to be a difference. It's just got to be exactly the same for both the business name, address, and the phone number. There can't be any differences. If you do, it won't count as part of your citation groups. And you can get these by just getting your information entered into a directory. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, even Facebook. I saw that you guys do have your links here for Facebook, social media, Twitter, and Instagram. And these also are citations. It's another place on the internet that you're going to have your info added the exact same way, hopefully, so that it will help you out with that as well. It's going to help make your site stronger and just give you another kind of site that's vouching for your information, which Google likes to see. After that, we're going to find the organic section. We're going to get 10 results per page here. We can see that for roofing, Savannah, Georgia. You guys are the top result, JCB Roofing. Number 2 is going to be your competitor, South Shore Roof, who we did kind of quickly look at already. We could keep going, but like I said, I want to keep this a little bit on the shorter side. So I'm going to scroll over to a program called Ahrefs here. I've put your website in, jcb-roofing.com. And we can see at the big top here that you've got a header on the top of your page, which is a good thing. It's a way for you to get your business name and even a few keywords in there as well. And then let's talk about the backlinks now, which is our third tip. So referring domains are just websites that you basically have a link on. And on those links, when people click them, that's what the backlinks are. And so the domains are just websites that they're on, and then the links are how many you actually have on those sites. So on the 165 sites you have links on, you've got the 552 on the 165 sites. So you've got a little bit less than about 5 per site there. And when people click those, it's going to redirect them back to your site, jcb-roofing.com. We can see that you have 526 keywords. These are what really drive in the visitors to your site, like we found in our search. And the 526 keywords you have are bringing in about 201 visitors to your site per month. And we can see that your site power here, or good trust with the 33, and your power with the 30, so that's going to be good. And let's just quickly jump over to South Shore. We can see here that they've also got the headers on their page with their name, as well as a few, they even got a little call out here with the free inspections, but with the keywords as well. So 261 referring domains, sending back about 3,000 links to their page. They've got 977 keywords. That's bringing about 408 visitors to their site per month. And their trust is at a 37 with their power at 23. So let's see, I believe they have a little bit more trust in you, but it's really close. But you guys have a little bit more power to your site, which just probably goes to show that your backlinks and referring domains are actually a little stronger than theirs. They might have a few that are a little spammier. But what we can actually do next is click your keywords. I'm going to click both, and we'll start with you guys. And we can actually just see what you guys are kind of being found for in searches right now. So first thing we see is your business name, JCB Roofing. What that means is people know who you are. They're searching you by name. 250 people do search you by name now. And you guys are in the first position. So we know there's 10 results per page. So if you want to be on the first page, you got to be in the top 10. And that's going to give you the most visitors. We've actually found 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So you really do want to be on that page 1. So in the first position, you're getting 52 of the 250. So you're getting about a fifth or so. And typically, we find this, it's usually about what it is, usually between 20 and 30% of the volume can be expected from the first position. Next up, you guys have some good ones for looking for new customers, which is what they're going to search, roofing, Savannah, Georgia. 150, you guys are in the top position for that. You're getting another 46 from there. And then we got JCB Roofing, Savannah, Roofing Company, Savannah, Georgia for GA. So these are your top 5 here, and that's where you're probably getting the largest percentage. And as you can see, that is true. And then some other ones, you guys have some 6, 7s, 5s, a little bit higher up, but still good overall, still on the first page. But you'll see the numbers do dip the higher you go up, where they're in single digits opposed to these 40s and 50s up here. All right, so let's look at the competitors and just see what they're doing, because they do have a little bit more traffic than you guys, but let's see how good their keywords are, because sometimes it's not quite what meets the eye. So this one at the top, wouldn't necessarily recommend it, just because it's more of a national term. So what we want to find here is ones like this, right? Roofing contractors, Savannah, Georgia. So we got a specific service you offer with the location. Then we want to go to roof repairs. This is a good one here. Roof repair, Savannah, Georgia. 60 more, number 1. And they're getting 23 here and 33 on this one. Now, Shingle Roofing Company, the problem with these is that they're national words. They're anywhere in the U.S. somebody could search it. That's why there's such big volume on it. But it's not going to necessarily be helpful, right? So even of that almost 3,000, being in the 15th spot, which is on page 2, so you're not going to usually get as much from that. But they're only actually getting 24 of the almost 3,000 that's actually coming. And the question is, how valuable is that, right? Because these are the buyer intent ones, which means somebody who searches this wants to get that done now. Roofer, Savannah, Georgia, 100. Number 2, and they're getting 19 there for number 2 of the 100. So a little bit under, they're getting about 19% of that. All right, so as you guys can see, I mean, you guys are ahead of the competition right now. They do have more visitors overall, but some of their terms may not be quite as strong as yours. You guys are in a bit of a kind of a neck and neck race there. Getting a couple of those keywords a little bit higher. I think you had a couple of 5 to 7s in there. Getting those more in the 1 through 5 or even 1 through 3 would definitely help bring in even more visitors to your site. Adding a few more keywords as well would obviously bring in more as well. If you added a keyword with about 100 volume or 100 more searches through a couple more, those visitors, 100 visitors to your site should result in about 20 to 30 calls. It could even be up to 50, but let's just call it 20. 20 calls depending on what your conversions are with estimates and how many of those you convert. But even if it's only a couple more jobs a month, obviously that could make a big difference as well. Now that you guys have the information, if you're not interested in picking up any more business, obviously you don't have to do anything with it. If you have somebody that you currently work with that you're happy with, definitely send the video over. Maybe there's something in here that could help them. And if either you don't have anyone that you're currently working with, or you're not really happy with what you've currently got, then we could just have a quick conversation and just talk about if it's even a fit. But thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it, and have a great day.